This evening's event, Titz'n Glitz 2003, is a gala event with a lot of tears, but a lot of laughter.
Yeah, my daughter started this whole thing, and her mother used to always wear, and the mother is me, used to always wear very glittery sweaters, and that's how the name got Titz'n Glitz.
It makes people talk, it makes them think, it's fun, it's a little naughty, and people like to be involved in things that are fun and naughty, just a little bit different. This is not the norm. This is not going to attract the same kind of people that go to a black tie. This is for, this is lighthearted, it's fun, it's not meant to be offensive in any way, and we kept it because nobody forgets it.
It is in your face. It's very much an in-your-face organization, Titz'n Glitz. But it makes people stop and listen. It makes them see, it makes them be aware, and it's just snowballing. It's absolutely amazing.
We hosted a big party at my house. We drank, we danced, we laughed. That was supposed to be the end of it. The following year, there were 4 women that were diagnosed in our neighborhood, and their friends came and said, if you'll host another Titz'n Glitz, we'll help you. And it took on a life of its own after that event.
When I saw the dedication of the women and the commitment, it's very, very inspiring to continue and just jump in and support. And I have met some of the best and dearest people through this committee.
I'm in awe of the support that's for all of the survivors. People gather, they share with old friends and new. People celebrate life. People run a whole range of emotions while they're here.
I'm here on behalf of Standard Life as a sponsor, but I'm also a survivor. I've been 3 years.
We're here to celebrate women, really. We're a couple of booby birds out here at Titz'n Glitz to celebrate women and their strengths and the wonderful friendship that's between us.
Well, there's a lot of camaraderie and there's a lot of support for breast cancer survivors, and it's just an evening sort of celebration of being a woman.
I'm here from Manitoba, a little town called Stonewall, Manitoba, visiting my daughter. I've always wanted to come to Titz'n Glitz, and here I am.
You know, not only is it a wonderful fundraiser, but it's an extraordinarily good time. You know, if you can raise funds for a worthy cause and have a good time, then it's a win-win as far as I'm concerned.
We let it all hang out. Everything.
It's a very empowering event that we use. It's for women only, and it's an empowering event where we all get inspired to be supportive of women and just raise money for breast cancer.
Well, they don't behave is the part that makes it fun. I think having an evening that's just women, it really opens up their abilities to wear much more provocative costumes, much more creative costumes. It just gives them a night to themselves to really have a fabulous time, women only. Yeah.
We sing, we dance, we look for Wiener Schnitzel.
Venus Schnitzel! Venus Schnitzel!
All these suckers are mighty fine. They keep babies from crying and the men in line. They come in all shapes, colors, and size. The flavors are plenty and they're a feast for the eyes. Many fun memories have been put to the test, but with so many flavors, ours are surely the best. With pet names like rockets, boobs, and hooters, you will not find 5 sets that are better or cuter.
We have quite a bit happening tonight. We have a fabulous silent auction in the mezzanine level. We will have what we call our utter awards, which are pictures we take of the different groups who come in through the evening, and they're voted on later, and the winners are announced on stage. We have a fabulous raffle draw. We've been selling raffle tickets.
They have lots of special events, silent auction, and a contest, which we're going to win. Who's the best dressed? And lots of fun. Great music, great food, great wine, lots of fun.
We believe in this event, Titz'n Glitz, because it's all for women and their breasts and concern about breast cancer. So our little saying here, because we've entered in the
Clever cleavage category,
and it's be a smarty,
get your
mammy.
Yeah.
We're Booth the Builder.
Your Booth the Builder.
And we're under construction here. We've got our medical supplies.
Yeah.
And
we have
Well, these are brass door knockers. We are the Domus Knockers.
We're realtors. We are realtors from Domus Realty, and we're the Domus Knockers.
We are here for Titz'n Glitz, the Great Breast Cancer Fundraiser, and tonight we're the boob tube.
I'm very proud.
Yes? Perky.
Proud and perky.
I am a honey bee cup. You can see my bee cup and you can see my bee cup. And that's why I'm here tonight to help raise funds for a very worthy cause.
We are very happy to be here. The hills are alive with joy to raise money for Titz'n Glitz.
I'm the chair of the Press a Breast, and each year we invite women to come into a private space and paint their breasts and press it upon a canvas. We have one large canvas. Each woman presses, and they also do personal presses that they take away with them. But at the end of the evening, or partway through the evening, we take this canvas, which of course is full of presses at this point, and it's auctioned off during the event.
It is a breast cancer fundraiser, and we're here to help raise money for the Titz'n Glitz on the Front Line Fund, which distributes money across the province for women for short-term financial help when they do undergo their chemotherapy and radiation treatments.
On the front line, Titz'n Glitz on the front line, and that money goes towards survivors for medications they can't afford, for babysitting, for mortgage payments if they're not going to make it because they've lost a job for 3 months.
The money doesn't go into research, it really does go into the hands, quite literally, of the women suffering with breast cancer in the province that it's held.
These monies are used on the front line. The social workers in the hospitals in Nova Scotia with chemo and cancer centers, cancer centers, have access to this money for a woman such as if she needed babysitting in order to go to her chemo treatment, or if she needed a little housekeeping because she just couldn't keep up with everything because she was so ill, on the front line.
We're here for Titz'n Glitz. We're the Canadian Cups. And I'm here because I lost a cousin to breast cancer, and it's such an important evening to come and support, and it raises so much money. And the nice thing is the money goes back to the people who are living with the disease. So there's so many things that are being done for research. It's nice to see the money go to people who really need it.
There has been such a charge from this Titz'n Glitz in Halifax over the years. People look forward to it every year. They are happy to contribute their money, and they know that it's going to a good cause. But one of the best parts of it to me is that it goes to the front line. It goes to the people who are diagnosed with breast cancer.
Breast cancer is not a Nova Scotia phenomena, it's an international phenomena. And women across Canada could not only have a fabulous time at an event like this, but benefit greatly from having the monies generated from something like this go into the pockets of the women that need it the most.
I would love this to go national. I think it would be just unbelievable.
This torch should be carried, and hopefully that will be something we can look at in the future. We have a pretty good system happening here in Nova Scotia, and I think there are lots of, Canada-wide, the statistics are 1 in 9 who are diagnosed with Nova Scotia, with breast cancer. It is 1 in 8 in Nova Scotia. So there's room for more Titz'n Glitz out there.
Well, yeah, I think it should be all across Canada.
And my hopes and dreams are that it does continue to grow and stay as ethical and positive and wonderful and creative as it is today.
I think this will go nationwide. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes not just Canada, but the U.S. as well.
Anytime you get a whole bunch of assertive women get together to make something happen that's worthwhile happening and needs to happen and is meant to happen and meant to be, it'll work. And it's the women involved and the men in the background that are involved that make it work.